Stu, when you're taking on a club like the Boston Bruins, who just exude excellence, can you maybe talk about that matchup as an individual and what you're kind of looking forward to when it comes to that challenge?
Yeah, it is something that we all look forward to. I mean, they're obviously have been a great team for many, many years. As you see this year and also last year, they don't lose often. They got a great team. They know how to win. They know how to stay in games. They're a mature team over there, and I think we got the same thing over here. So I think that's why it's such an exciting matchup. It's also good for us to see kind of where we're at, as we move on in the season here.
Here we go now. When it comes to Vincent Desharnais, you can maybe talk about his growth and his progression this season more than anyone else, since you're the only guy behind him each and every night. Yeah. How do you describe his growth?
It's been extremely impressive, to say the least. Not a lot of people see the work that's done kind of behind the scenes, and what he's done for his mental growth, for his maturity, for his physical well-being, just everything that he really puts into his life in general, I think has been probably the most impressive that I've seen. And it's extremely fun that I get to watch that. He's obviously one of my best friends, and he's a huge part of this group and a huge reason why we are able to win games. So it's not only that he blocks pretty well every shot. I think he might have a better save percentage than I do, but he's just a warrior out there. He never gives up. He'll do anything that he possibly can to help this team win. Not only that, his maturity, his leadership. I love the guy. So he's very impressive, to say the least.
In a moment of further reflection, I know it started way back when, but what now Oil Country calls the Vinny Skinny Winnie. How does it feel being able to do that routinely at the NHL level? It's
pretty fun. We've been doing that ever since we were in the dog days in the ECHL. So, it's lovely for the fans to see, but I think for Vinny and I, it's also a reminder of, it's pretty cool that we get to do this at this level. We used to do this at a much lower level. So, every time we do it, it's just a lot of gratification for the both of us.
We're in star players like Marchand, Pasternak. How do you prepare as a goaltender, for those guys? Do you watch film? Do you anticipate what they're going to do on the ice? Is it more of a kind of a see puck, save puck type of thing?
I think for me, just because it's my first, couple of years in the NHL, is I've been able to watch those guys when I was growing up. I was watching those guys. So you do tend to kind of pick up on some moves that they do, but all in all, the game's different every single night. You can't really tell what they're going to do, what they're thinking out there. If I could, I think I'd be a very, very, very good goalie. But for this case, it's just you just got to kind of be out there and kind of be in the flow of the game and just watch the releases. I think obviously those types of players, just the team in general here in Boston, they got so many threats offensively. So just something for me, for our whole team to make sure that we don't take lightly.
Are the Bruins one of those teams like you feel like you have to kind of go through to be a championship team and trying to assess where you are in comparison to them in terms of their consistency?
Absolutely. I think games like this, you just know they're going to be tight. They're going to be hard-earned wins. And kind of like just what I was saying to Tony a little bit earlier is just, they're always in the game no matter what. No matter what the score is, they know how to come back. They know how to keep a lead. They're just such a mature, high-end team. So it's a really good challenge for us.
Do goaltenders watch other goaltenders? Like, you just watch Swayman, Ullmark, you see what they do, or are you kind of in tune to what you and your routine is about?
I love watching other goalies. Obviously, for myself, it's right now it's learning, the time when I do that. But yeah, I love watching goalies. I love watching games, kind of being able to see what other guys do, what I can pick up from them. Obviously, Swayman and Ullmark are both Vezina goaltenders here, and it's quite impressive to watch those guys. They're amazing athletes. As I can tell, I don't know them personally, but it looks like they're just amazing guys. They're always having fun out there. Swayman and Oli, they always say hi to me when we're stretching, so it's always fun battling against those guys.